Where do you begin to write the story? 20-9, the Air Force Academy Falcons beat the UC Merced Bobcats 20-9. One goal allowed by the Air Force defense in the second half of play. And it was quite a weekend for our very special guest, Jake Dixon. 8 goals, 9 points. Jake, talk about the weekend. You had a very big weekend. This team had a good weekend. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, I think everybody had a good weekend. Sort of struggled to get into the mix of things again at the beginning of the week, but, we're working towards getting better at that, and I'm sure we'll hear it from Coach. We're going to be swimming a little bit. That's no problem. We definitely need it, but yeah, it all starts at the front. I mean, like if you look at someone like Jonah's got, I don't know, Jonah's probably racking up 15 assists in a weekend on average. Like that is all of our points are coming from over there. Like everybody, Brady and Jonah on the 4-5 side, they're working hard. Tom and Jack are working on the 1-2, and Colin's working in the middle, so it's a big team effort.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt there, but I think you brought up a very, very good point. I think he had at least 9, last 2 games or something. I mean, he's doing well. But I think one of the things about this team, Jake, is it's not all going to fall on the shoulders of 11. You know that they're going to be looking for him, and
right.
He knows they're going to be looking for him. And I think when you get everybody involved, 13 players, different players scoring in the last game, that helps a lot.
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, Tom's been making a lot more assists this week. He's top of the leaderboard in assists in the nation right now, making a lot of plays. They know he's shooting, so if he dumps it into Colin in the middle for a nice move, or kicks it out to Jack or Brady or Jonah, all that's good.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. What is the biggest difference between this year's team and maybe the last year's team?
I think we're just an older team this year. We only graduated 3 seniors, Kaido, David, and Jacob from last year, so we definitely we're growing into our own. A lot of guys coming up that got a lot of good minutes last year that are, getting older, bigger, stronger. We were all in the weight room in the off season, been working hard all summer, so we're good to go.
Jake, how about this team the rest of the way? We still got a lot of games to play. How about this team the rest of the way?
I like it. We're working hard. Love everybody on the team. We say the amount of heart that they were putting in the last 2 minutes of that game, and you hear it from the bench. We're fired up, so yes, I think we're good to go.
Yes, you are. Jake, congratulations on a wonderful tournament. Jake Dixon, our player of the game, or one of our players of the tournament. We are going to, I think, maybe take a break. Is that these? Okay, we're just going to, he snuck up behind me. Okay, there he is. Ryan Brown, the head coach of the Air Force Academy Falcons, and we will kind of shift over here. We're getting directions on the fly. Ryan, the tournament, how'd you see it?
It was great. We won, obviously, the games we needed to win. We played well. Strong defense is what we need to do. We talk about it all the time, but we're giving up too many goals, so we gotta fix that. But overall, fantastic weekend. We've been working on some new stuff, and we had to clean it up from last weekend. Some of it we did, some things we did worse, but it's a continuing process.
And still, well, like you say, you have to clean up some areas, and where in particular you said allowing too many goals, but yet you only allow 1 in the second half against this team, and so I guess you'll take that.
Oh, absolutely. It was too many goals in the first half, but obviously locking them down in the second half. But, the game before that, we gave up too many goals. We got to clean up our defense.
I think one of the things that I noticed in this tournament, it's not all going to fall on number 11. You've got some people that are pretty darn good supporting cast, including the gentleman that was just up here, Jake Dixon.
Absolutely. We got a great team, well-rounded. Everybody's playing for everybody, so we don't have anybody playing selfish, and so that really, really helps distribute the ball, and we have some talented guys, so we got to spread it out and trust our teammates.
How about this tournament next weekend, the Titan Invitational? It might be a little smoke on the water on that one.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a great tournament. Now we're traveling, now we're on the road, so a little bit different environment rather than playing at home. Looking forward to getting on the road with the guys, with the team, having them, be together is going to be greatly important, and some important games out there.
All right. All the best. Have a safe trip out there. Ryan Brown, the head coach of the Air Force Academy Falcons. And from the Cadet Natatorium at the United States Air Force Academy, I'm Jeffrey Orman bidding you all a very pleasant good afternoon.